Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Spidey Studios here today. I am back with my friend Jonah.
What's up?
And we are checking out the next episode of My Adventures with Superman. This is season 2, episode 9. I do not know what the title is, probably for good reason. So, you said last episode that you did not see the previous one. So,
I've been keeping up since the last time I was here, but I'm one behind.
Okay, so last episode, it was pretty quick, honestly.
Okay.
Brief synopsis: Brainiac merged with Clark's body, and now he's a Brainiac-controlled Superman. So it was a pretty interesting design.
Yeah, let's see.
I think I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it wasn't completely bad or anything. I think it was just it showed too much skin. That's the best way I can put it to you. It's the best way I can put it.
What do you mean by that?
I will show you until I show you.
Okay.
I felt like it showed too much of his actual skin.
Okay.
It's a weird design, but it's not a bad design. I still like the one from Injustice 2 when he merged with Brainiac in Injustice 2. No, it was he had this purple.
Yeah, no, he had the Brainiac logo in the center. And he had the Superman weird helmet thing going on, but it was all black and purple.
Yeah, with this, I felt like it just showed a bit more of his skin. It was cool. Yeah. But
Let's see.
And then his bare feet are also visible.
He's
not wearing shoes.
His chest is out.
And it's Brainiac symbol. And then he has his sides are showing, and he's not wearing shoes.
Okay.
So it's not a bad design. It's just odd.
See, you know what's funny is that I'm not weirded out by his skin as much as I am by the fact that his mouth has black.
Yeah, it has a black.
But his face doesn't. I could, as a Brainiac design, I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a pretty cool design. It's just not something I was expecting.
Okay.
It was just one of those things where I just wasn't expecting it. But it was a pretty cool design though. So they merged. Kara and him had a fight. She was decimated by him, and Jimmy tried to use the kryptonite, but it was affecting the Kryptonians, but not Brainiac, because he's controlling Kara, but he's not human, so it doesn't affect him at all.
Right.
So he just sucks them out into space and takes the kryptonite for himself, and now they're just trapped in space with Mala and the Brain. Then Lois took one of those. They call it, funny enough, the Black Mercy. You remember the Black Mercy creature that was on Superman and Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah.
And he had this whole other life, like he was on.
Yeah, where he got to live out his life as Cal.
In this, they call it the Black Mercy as well.
Interesting.
Except it's just Brainiac trying to rewarp your memories so he can control your body, essentially. This is a pretty cool callback. I like that.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
And Lois took one of them. So she's going to go into Clark's memories and try to get him out.
Okay, so it's going to be one of these.
Yeah, so that's what it seems. So I think how this is going to go, Lois or Kara and Jimmy are going to go back to Earth, prepare for Brainiac's invasion, and Lois is just going to be in Clark's head trying to get him out of it.
Okay.
So we're going to see a physical fight and a metaphorical fight.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes because I didn't see any promos, so I don't know what happens. But it had a good premise. I thought the episode was overall decent. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible. I thought episode 7 was the weakest one to me.
Okay.
I thought that one where it was just a Jimmy Lois focused episode with Livewire and Heatwave. I thought it was okay. It wasn't great or it wasn't terrible. It was the same way how I felt about the Mala and Brain episode in season 1. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. So this one I kind of felt was somewhat similar, but still kind of scarier. So
because there's higher stakes.
Yeah. So I felt like it worked. But I want to jump into this episode.
Let's do it.
See what we got. So without further ado, that's him in his Kryptonian outfit. It's a pretty cool design, actually.
Good morning, little guy.
Gives Man of Steel.
You ready to make friends yet?
My son, what on Ral were you doing?
Oh!
Okay.
Mother, I was trying to communicate with the Sun Eater.
Kal-El.
It is! Krypton merged with Kansas in his dream. So that's his dream.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
shit!
Who are you, trespasser?
I think in this, they all had powers.
I can't remember.
Motherfucker.
I forgot.
Just like Kal-El.
So, what? They're stuck in there? Well, how do we get them out?
No one but Brainiac can free them now.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit! Oh, my God! What?
come back!
Oh no!
Oh,
James
shit.
Oates, Lois Lane, has known
And she has-
accomplices of Superman and trade.
How? The Black Mercy was not designed to house multiple minds.
I do not know. We need to ascertain
So this is
how she
Brainiac
got in.
posing as his
Then
parents.
Yeah.
release her. We require more data.
Okay.
I have no idea who I am, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
Riz!
I mean, that's not natural. Oh, wow.
That's it?
Tiki Koto.
Bye.
Is she gonna die? Oh!
Oh,
I'm back where I started? I'm back when I started?
Mission under my authority.
With
We
Vicky?
know. Because one of my journalists just live streamed his entire arrest.
Tisk.
with bolt cutters on the military vehicle.
Fuck off and get us out of here!
How? What? Steve? What's his plan to do with Amanda Waller? Steve?
This was a distraction.
Oh, you have much bigger problems.
Perfect timing! That is perfect timing!
My whole life here on Krypton,
It's a hateful lie.
made up by my dad's computer.
See, you get it. Now wake up and let's go home.
So what's
They're gonna go with the rule of like, oh, it was all a dream,
Your
so
name
it
is
doesn't
Clark
have
and you're
to.
my boyfriend.
what?
We were playing Watch Dogs missions.
Just wait here, outside the lab.
Tiki Koto.
The face, man.
This is not your home. You belong on Earth with Ma and Pa and Jimmy and me.
Where are they?
So please, Clark, remember.
Desperate.
Lois.
Oh,
Your name is Lois.
Y'all built that in the first episode.
hey, Supergirl, are you like as
I am no
strong,
use
if
to
not
anyone.
slightly stronger than?
I spent my whole life as
I mean, she's not physically strong.
When I
Every
tried to
single
stop
person she
him.
fought, she easily beat.
Aren't you Superman's cousin?
Thank you.
Like, all the time. That doesn't make you a failure. It's just part of being a hero. Right, Jimbo?
Because the real Lois wouldn't come for me.
Oh, damn.
I broke into Star Labs to find
The real Lois would come in, but she's crazy.
What the fuck? Superwoman? What? Sweat.
I think they forgot that.
is to be fired.
Then even Clark struggled with the note.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh!
You forced me to destroy worlds. But I will fight for this one!
I'm only human.
On Earth, sure.
oh my god.
But this is all happening in my mind.
I told you that's a
And I don't
dream.
think of you as only human, Lois.
You really don't know anything about us, do you?
You thought if you put me in a cage, everyone else would just roll over.
Here it comes, here it comes.
That's
Just like you. But we have.
And we'll always have each other!
I forgot.
Oh, wait a minute, he should be. Yeah, he should be coming right back.
No!
And yeah, we'll come.
Insult for this defiance. I will take everything from you, Kal-El.
Please!
I thought I turned off for a second.
Oh! Damn! Oh!
Yeah!
Oh!
Alright.
New outfit!
New outfit!
New outfit! Okay. Wow! That looks like David's!
Father, Brainiac.
Yeah,
He must be stopped.
Then let's go stop him.
Yes! I want
I really thought.
No!
See, you cannot defy me.
We're in trouble! We are in trouble! No!
They
Oh!
really. That didn't feel like 22 minutes.
No, it
It
didn't.
did not feel like 22 minutes.
It went by really fast.
Oh my god. Okay, so
How do you feel about the episode?
how you gonna bring out? Okay, how you gonna bring out a new suit? Okay. It's like the equivalent of getting a new. Okay,
A new
Sorry, hold on.
like transformation.
Collect
just-
my thoughts real quick. First off, the suit gave him shoes. But second of all, it's like getting a new transformation just to immediately lose. I mean, like unless your name is Vegeta, that doesn't
Yeah.
like really happen. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, it kind of reminds me of, unfortunately, Dragon Ball Super Battle of Frieza.
Ultra
where,
Ego.
Where when he turns blue Super Saiyan and he gets shot in the fucking heart. And it's just like, what the hell? Like, what's the point? Should you be like bulletproof or something? Like, how does that work?
You revealed your shit, and
It's just
immediately
like-
just
Right? Like, it's just like, I mean, now granted, the suit isn't necessarily kryptonite resistant, which it would be weird if it
I thought
was.
maybe it would be.
I could see why it would be, but like I think it would have been weird if it was, because it's like his previous suit that he wore like throughout the whole show is a Kryptonian suit that was given to him in his spaceship. The underwear or the trunks? It's the trunks.
The underwear.
Yeah, sure. they are the only thing that was handmade by his mom. So I can understand why it's not on this suit. But
How crazy would it be if just
they just incorporated it.
he incorporates it after because it was an handmade
Sure,
thing.
I can see
Like,
that.
but like it wouldn't be there now because
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, I can see that. But like, I have to look at the costuming because I didn't get.
there's a really good shot.
I didn't get a great look at it, but it kind of was like his shoulders were like really broad looking.
Yeah, did you see that?
Like he had broad looking shoulders. Good look at it. And yeah, the S is like, it looks just like. Stop. Okay. Yeah, the shoulder. Yeah, I'm not feeling
It's
that.
a little
The
pointy.
gloves are literally what Kara's new suit looks like.
I like that. If
So
you're
I
gonna
think
you're gonna keep that.
I think that you keep it consistent, sure. So I assume that means Kara's suit might look similar to that.
It's glowing a little bit. Isn't it?
Yeah, all the yellow is glowing.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, but that symbol, like a lot of people already made comparisons that it looks like David Corn Sweat's
Yeah,
new
it
symbol,
looks-
but it's Kingdom Come. It's what it's based off of.
Well, I actually say that looks less like.
Yeah, this looks less Kingdom Come.
Corn Sets does.
Yes, but it has the yellow outline like David's does.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. I wonder if they're doing that as a way to promote.
Maybe
the
a little bit. Maybe a
look.
little bit.
Like,
but then why would
you?
you take away the trunks?
Sure. I mean, to me, this suit works without them. Like, it doesn't necessarily need them. I wouldn't mind if they put them back on though. But I think with this belt, it's gonna be difficult. Like, unless you can find a way for it to incorporate with the belt.
Comic book.
Sure. They'll figure it out. But
Yeah,
like, I
I've
like
always
it. I
been-
just don't like these shoulder pads. Like,
I've
they're
always
just too
been.
pointy.
I've always been a shorts are fine. Shorts are
Yeah, it's always been indifferent for me. Like, I've gotten used to it now without it, so it doesn't bother me when they're not there.
Right.
But because I've seen a lot of discourse on the internet, especially today, about David having trunks.
Yeah.
And granted, I get it because since 2013, Superman has not had trunks on any
Man
of
of
his
Steel.
suits. Man of Steel, Injustice,
Yeah.
Superman and Lois.
There was a little.
The New 52. Like,
There's a little bit of like
Rebirth?
trunks like what's the word I'm trying to think
Trunksless suits.
of? No,
epidemic?
there was like a little reference to the trunks in Injustice for Regime Superman's design, where he had like some red
He had like a
on his
red
leg.
thigh thing.
Yeah,
I can
Which-
see that.
But that was like the closest we ever got.
Yeah,
So
but like all of those suits didn't have trunks.
Right,
Like,
and
the only-
now
I
we
think
do.
I think they only brought it back when Tyler became Superman in
Yeah.
the first episode,
Mhm.
when he was literally just wearing the flight shirt suit in live action. But I've gotten used to it to the point where it doesn't bother me either or. But I feel like it does make him look more friendlier, strangely enough, if he has the trunks.
Because there's more red. There's just
Yes, but then it ties me too much similar to Man of Steel.
Well, the thing is that so the trunks, I feel like for a lot of people, they I don't think this was intentional, but because Man of Steel started the trunkless thing,
Yeah.
No Trunks has like
It was really just that whole year.
It has a more like serious Superman connotation.
Yeah.
And then like if there are Trunks, it's more akin to like
Goofy,
lighthearted
funny,
Superman.
lighthearted.
And I don't think
stuff.
that was ever intentional. I just think
Yeah.
that's what's happened.
Yeah.
So
And I can see why that is.
like I'm
Like,
a
I get it.
giant Man of Steel fan. I still think that he is the best Superman. He's still my favorite version. I love Man of Steel. I know I'm gonna get hate for that, but like I do love Man of Steel, and I have always been very fond of that Superman design.
That's right.
So looking at this, I do really like it. That being said, though, I like Trunks just as much. You can absolutely have them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
For me, like if for my opinion, I remember when Man of Steel came out, and I went to go watch the movie with my dad, and it was funny because he was like, okay, he liked the movie. He just didn't understand why we needed another origin story for Superman.
Sure.
But the thing is that if we're being honest, Superman only has Superman 1, 2, 3, 4 Returns and Man of Steel. Only one of those movies has his origin story.
That's true.
So, and all of his other origin stories were in shows.
Didn't Batman have like 3?
He had like several
He had,
different.
like, 3.
So like it's like I get why they did the whole reinvent his origin story.
And I'm gonna keep it $1.50. It was a good origin story.
I did like it. Like
So-
I liked it. I just think the only thing I didn't like about it is that his Kryptonian powers aren't just solar based; they're atmospheric based.
Yeah,
that was the thing I didn't like.
They wanted to explain flying,
And it's like they're saying it's because the atmosphere is what gives him that. But it's like, so you're telling me if he goes to any other planet, he wouldn't have powers at all?
It's
like
like,
it just
it's
kind of inconsistent for me.
It's not the same thing as what I'm about to say, but it's like midichlorians in
Sure.
Star Wars, where it's like
I can see that.
don't over-explain the powers so much.
Like
And
I think the midichlorian thing is understandable, but I think it's an over explanation.
I will say, I say this as someone who likes the midichlorian explanation
Yeah.
in terms of being able to like quantify what the force is.
Right.
But I've never put too much seriousness into it. Like, if someone has a high midichlorian count, that's a thing. But if they don't, then
I think you kind of forgot about it after that movie.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have a high one, like Obi-Wan didn't have a high one, and he's
Yeah.
one of the most powerful Jedi.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic. The point here is that I'm throwing us way into our conversation.
But
the
like,
point
I,
is that
I like it. Like, I do like the suit.
Yeah.
I think the gloves is obviously a reference because Kara's gloves look like that in her Supergirl look.
I think if the shoulders were flat, they wouldn't be as.
Yeah, like I don't like how broad they made his shoulders.
I know the broad to me isn't broad. It's so.
It's pointy, yeah, but it makes his shoulders feel broader because of how pointy they
Yeah.
are.
I feel like if they weren't pointy, I'd be more akin to it.
I do
it's
like-
not killing the suit.
No,
for me,
no,
but
I still like it. Like it has all of what made the first suit look good.
Yeah.
like it has the dark blue lines and the lighter blue lines. I think it's like a mixture of the
a good
serious
look.
blue and the lighthearted blue. I like it. I like the golden, brighter yellow. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just the gloves are interesting because they only cover his forehand. They don't cover this.
How are they staying on?
Right? Like I think they're covering like his
It's like
fingers.
it's like nano. Well, this is nanotech.
Yeah, it is. It's alien nanotechnology.
It's
But it works in a cartoon. So like it's like I don't know how that works. How does that work? But I mean,
I did actually have a random question. How do you feel about Brainiac's design?
I liked it because like I'm so used to Brainiac where he has a more humanoid face.
Yeah,
with
the
a robot
green
body.
face
And I think that they said it's because he's a cyborg. He's not a full robot.
Yeah, in this he's a robot.
Yeah, in this he's a full
He's a computer.
robot. But his
Like, I
origin
mean-
story is exactly the same as the Superman animated series from the 90s.
That's what I was gonna say. Is
where
that
he
in-
was like an AI for Krypton.
In
but in that he had a
JL
more humanoid-ish.
That's
look.
what. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is that in the Justice League series and
Yeah.
animated
Right.
Superman the animated, he looked like this Brainiac
Yeah.
just as a robot.
I like this look. I think the cloak kind of just is like okay because his robot self just looks like all the other ones.
I think the reason that he
makes
has
you
a
stand
cloak,
out.
I feel like that's like almost in a way like it adds some like humanity to him.
Sure.
It's like he understands that he is important
Yeah.
enough to be
To
showing
stand out
himself.
amongst
Yeah.
the others. But they also said that his program was dying in the robot body.
Yeah.
So that's why he wanted to take over Clark's body.
And also, yeah, I feel like if he eventually, I'm sure he will take over a body.
Oh yeah, sure.
And whoever that is, yeah.
Lex Luthor. Do you remember that one episode in Justice League where him and Lex merged?
Oh, Oh, you know what?
Could be a possibility.
Luthoriax, the big return of Luthoriax. Okay.
I could see it because like he had that weird Brainiac was in his stomach and his
And then
arms,
eventually
and
he
then
got like the gold look. Yeah. No,
I could see it.
I really, really liked that story for Luthor.
Yeah, I could see it if that's what they were to do. Like Lex is here, like they could do that.
Yeah,
and
but
that would
like-
explain why like Lex is like the main bad guy next to
That doesn't need to be that. Like no.
Sure, like I could see it if they do it, but like
Maybe that's how this Lex becomes Luthor. You know what I mean?
maybe he'll get like Kryptonian intelligence
I
due to Brainiac.
keep saying Luthor. It's Luthor.
Yeah, Luthor. But like, I like Brainiac's design in this because it makes him feel more inhuman.
Yeah.
And it makes him feel more threatening because like I feel like with villains,
Because he's not Mr. Collectimus in this.
Exactly.
He's
Not
AI
the one
who destroys worlds.
Yes, he's not like the AI who collects worlds to know about their knowledge. This is a Brainiac who destroys planets if they define him.
Yeah.
So like I can see him be less humanoid to fit that
that description.
And I like it. I do like his design. I love his voice actor. Funny
Yeah.
enough, the voice actor who plays Brainiac, have you ever seen The Dark Knight Returns Part 2?
Yes.
He plays the Joker in that.
No shit, really?
Yes!
Huh.
So Brainiac's voice actor played the Joker in that. And I liked his Joker voice, actually. I thought it was really good. It fit for that version.
I'll always be a John DiMaggio, Mark Hamill.
Yes, for sure.
Especially Mark Hamill.
Yes, for
but
sure.
Yeah,
I like that Joker voice.
I don't remember what his name was for the life of me, but yeah, the one where he was in the white suit fighting down there.
he
That
was
was
just shooting and killing everybody.
that was a great fucking
Yes.
Joker.
So like that's interesting. I found that out like earlier last week. I was like, wow, that's really cool. But like I like his voice. I think it's pretty good. Like it feels like a more petty Brainiac. Like I feel like this Brainiac is more pettier than any of the other.
He said, "I want the planet."
Yeah, like, I want his body and the planet now. Like I feel like so okay. So I'm assuming since the next episode is the final episode of the season, that Kara's gonna get her suit in the final episode. I don't know how though.
Actually, I think it was just introduced to us. If his suit works like that,
then Kara's suit
might work like
but
that.
like I don't know how he like changed to this look.
Well,
Like,
I
did he just-
assumed that
is
it
it like
was-
just a subconscious thing?
I assume that when he regains control, because he was previously in control of the nanobots as Brainiac Superman.
But also he was in control with his original suit.
He wasn't like trying to make that suit, but because his mind took over, it subconsciously created what
like
he
that.
is. You know
But
what I
then
mean?
like also if you remember episode 6, when him and Kara have that episode with just about them, he literally creates a mask by accident. So his costume could do that. So I mean, maybe it's just a subconscious thing.
Yeah.
And maybe when she completely
maybe he's
gets
the
rid
one
of-
who decided no more Trump.
And maybe he just like maybe it'll be like Kara completely no longer having any association with Brainiac would be her big driving force to why she gets a suit. And she wants to honor Clark's design and his superhero lineage. I can see them doing that. Because I'm pretty sure Kara is going to be a main character at this point.
I feel like
I'm
they have
sure
to, right?
they have to. Because like again, her movie is coming out after next year.
That's
like
true.
because Superman comes out next year. They're almost done filming. Funny enough, they're going to film at the location where the Hall of Justice building is.
Really?
It's at the that station thing?
No, I know what you're talking about.
The Cincinnati station. I think they said it's supposed to close down or something. I think I don't know for sure.
I wouldn't know.
I hope not. But they said that before they like the last place they're gonna film is there. So it would make sense to start Justice League and all that stuff.
That'd be pretty cool.
So and maybe it could just
And also,
use-
like this is a movie that's gonna start.
Oh yeah, of course. So it would make sense. Like it's a post-credit scene. He's probably with their Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner and all that. And like starting the Justice League and all that stuff.
Bro, that saw Guy Gardner's design, man.
Okay, so
I love the color scheme.
I know a lot
but
of people
not on
don't
him.
like it.
Not on him.
And I get it. And here's my thing. I don't care because I'm not a Guy Gardner fan.
Neither am I.
I never have been, and I don't think I ever will be, unless Nathan Fillion does something to change that for me.
Unless he's like amazing.
Yes, but the reason it is because they said it's a story reason. Because all of them have Lord Tech symbols, and all of their outfits look like Mr. Terrific's outfit. So they're a sponsored superhero team.
Oh, that's so weird.
So I think how they said it is that Superman feels like an outsider amongst superheroes and as a normal human being.
Interesting.
And they're saying like he's an outsider amongst both, which is why they have the other heroes there. Because I know some people are like, and I was like that too. Too many other superheroes. Like I want it to be a Superman focus, but if they're using it as a way to show Superman feels disassociated with both,
Superman
it works.
This isn't an origin story.
No. This is a Superman who's been around probably as long as Robert Pattinson's Batman, 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
So he's grown into the role. People love him, but he's dissociative with the other heroes who've been around longer. So Guy Gardner's been around longer. Hal Jordan's been around longer. Jon Stewart will be new. They said in the Lantern show he'll be a new character. Mr. Terrific and all of them, Hawkgirl. I mean, Hawkgirl's a reincarnated
But like, not all
character.
of them are going to be Lore Tech, right?
No, just those 4. Because Metamorpho's also on the team too.
Oh yes.
So just he's going to be fully CGI, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But the 4 of them will be the only team-sponsored team.
See,
Batman's going to be his own thing because he's been around a while. Also.
Is Batman? It's not the Batman, right?
No, it's not Robert Pattinson's one because
Thank
Matt
God.
Reeves wanted it to be separate.
No, I genuinely.
I know some people have recently been advocating for them to be together.
No,
I can see
no,
why.
I am so against
but
that.
yeah, I don't want them to because I think they had a good start with it being separate.
The Batman to me is like this opportunity to just have a Gotham Knights universe.
Yes, that's fair. And I think with a more comic booky Batman for James Gunn's universe, you can have more like comic booky characters.
Because like some people love grounded, some people love comic books.
Yeah.
And so for me, like I'm a heavy like the more grounded Batman is, the better for me, which is why I love the Batman so much.
Sure.
But that's not going to fit with this very comic book world.
Well,
Because like for Superman, for me,
he's
the
a
more
very-
comic book,
yeah,
the
he's
better.
a very comic booky character.
which is so funny because I love Man of Steel. So
Yeah,
much. I am so
to,
like
to me, like I like Man of Steel because I was recently rewatching it. I like Man of Steel. I just wasn't a fan of the serious tone that they took with it.
I think here's my thing with Man of Steel. Like, just it's like I did like the serious tone. I liked what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing: if after that movie it was an evolution to the more comic booky, I think it's down here. Superman like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see it. It's just one. Obviously, the studio screwed everybody over, but also it's just.
He didn't need to stay so serious.
Yeah, because I was like, my thing is that they kind of at the end of Man of Steel set it up for him to be more
a beacon of
hopeful,
hope,
optimistic, and then BVS he's
they
just
threw it away.
Exactly the same. Like it's just like I don't know. And then obviously I will never ever respect the fact that they killed off Jimmy Olsen and made him a CIA operative. That was always the most ridiculous thing to me.
There's just not enough room for him in our big line of character.
What
big line of characters?
It's just like okay, and then like I said, I have my issues.
Where?
Like I have my issues with the Zack Snyder universe. Another thing I didn't like was it is so hilarious that I just recently found this out.
Okay.
So there is a commercial that apparently they did to promote BBS, where all of the actors are playing in character, like Lex Luthor's doing a promotional ad. And they show what the Daily Planet looks like. I shit you not. The Daily Planet looks just like Wayne Enterprises from The Dark Knight. It's the same building and everything, just with the Daily Planet logo on it. They didn't even have the Daily Planet globe on top of the building. I was so mad.
That's such a choice.
I'm just like, that's the most realistic you can get with Superman. Like I just
that doesn't need to be that.
no.
realistic.
That's why I like the new set leaks that we've seen with what the building looks like.
Yeah,
It looks
like again. I'll say it
great.
before. I'll say it again. Man of Steel was good because it was a stepping stone.
Yeah, and if
it
was
wasn't
like
the final destination.
Yeah. Now, granted, if the Zack Snyder stuff was like an Elseworld story and not a main canon continuity thing, then sure, I think that would have been fine. But now a lot of people associate Superman with Henry Cavill's version, and that's not Superman. Like I would say, Superman is more like with Tyler Hoechlin's version, like in terms of personality and in terms of character.
Yeah.
Like Sue. Sure, no, obviously, but like it works for me because it's a Superman who's been around for like 20 years, and obviously he's not going to keep the same goofy, cartoony type of costume as he gets older.
Right.
Like, and of course, obviously for the setting of the story, it's more realistic. But I think the reason I like Superman and Lois more than Man of Steel is because they did what Man of Steel tried to do, but still kept the character the same.
Right. It's still
that's why I like it more.
It's the Superman that we're looking for.
Yeah, like I like Superman and Lois because Tyler Hoechlin is still Superman. Like I didn't feel like they needed to change him in any way to fit a more realistic tone. But Man of Steel did, and I just was like, it could have worked if it grew to that. But like, it shouldn't have taken 3 movies, and after he died, for him to be the Superman.
That was their biggest sin, was killing Superman in Batman v Superman.
Yeah, that's also
that was a choice.
Because like, I don't know if you've ever watched Death of Superman and Reign of the Superman from the New 52. Right. Even in the New 52 movies, he did not act like Superman at all until the death of Superman, when he started acting more like Superman. And it was obvious because it's like, okay, they want you to like this character. Right. And a lot of people didn't like his portrayal previously, and even in the comic book. Yeah. No one likes that version of Superman. No. So they made him more like Superman before he died.
And that's
you got a good amount of it.
But that's my thing with Cavill, is that it's like it felt like that's what should have happened.
Yeah.
And I really do like that Superman is very human in that story.
And like I will forever, and it's not, and I'm gonna say it's not Cavill's fault.
No,
not at all. It is mostly a writing and director choice. It is a choice that they made to fit with their version of the story.
I just don't understand why he needed to stay that way. Like, I will always say he was the perfect stepping stone. Yeah. And let the costume get brighter, let him get brighter.
Yeah. It did become brighter over time.
Yeah,
but that was by Justice League, and then Zack Snyder's was just all black. Yeah, it's just all black. So it's just like,
well, they were doing the rebirth suit.
Sure, and that's fair. But like, they need a cape. But that's just me, and that's just me because I prefer the longer hair with the beard and no cape and the guns. That was cool. That was pretty cool. You never see Superman like that. So that's pretty cool.
Although
a one-off.
I will say that entire situation all was forgiven for me simply because his intro was like the best moment in like that entire universe. Yeah. Just Steppenwolf going for the axe and then just not impressed.
I agree. Like I said,
it's the most we're cooked moment I've ever seen.
I love Henry Cavill, and I thought if the studio wasn't dicking him around for 5+ years, he could have been this era's definitive Superman.
Right.
But it's just, a lot of the issues.
You're just missing something.
And then the director's styling choice I just wasn't a fan of, and it is.
I will say one thing. I will say at least Zack Snyder had Hans Zimmer make the best Superman theme of all time. But okay, besides the John Williams one.
Oh yeah.
Because the John Williams one is Superman's theme.
I have been listening to the Superman and Lois soundtrack. It's pretty good.
I'd have to watch the episodes more than once.
Yes. But we do need to watch when season 4 comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I will say, because this is a big thing for me. Fun fact about me. One of the biggest things for me in any form of media is soundtracks. Growing up, I listened more to soundtracks than I get to bands.
Yes. That is also my thing. It becomes from trailer music.
Yep.
Or movie, TV show music.
If they make an epic version of a normal song, or if it's just
I will listen to that more than I listen to standard music. Honestly, that is my thing. I listen to the Spider-Man theme songs. I listen to Superman theme songs, Batman, the Avengers. You know how many times I've listened to the Avengers theme song? So much. Even the Earth's Mightiest Heroes one.
Yo!
Such a good one. It's so good. It's such a good theme song.
There was a. We're gonna get way off topic, but there was a.
Yeah, we already made this video long. We're about to end it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved this episode. It was really good.
I absolutely adored it. I think it's cheesy.
Yeah, it's very cheesy.
Really cheesy.
But it works for this version of the character, and it works for this story. But we're going to jump into some other stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you guys did, let us know in the comments down below what your favorite part of this reaction was. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video for your boy, hit the subscribe button to be part of the community, and hit bell notifications so you guys know when we shall post next. We'll see y'all next time. Peace!